What's going on, everybody? So I'm back. Uh, got a new carpet. This is like my it's like my fifth carpet. Um, I keep going through carpets, trying to get my crib right. But it kind of seemed like a metaphor for my life, trying to get my life right. But trying to get my life right through my house, I guess. But yeah, so I got a new carpet. I'm happy with it. I wish it was like a foot longer, but I always wanted a white carpet, so I had one when I originally moved. I had a white carpet. It was just too big. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have just got my my box cutter and just cut like a foot off of that one. But nope, kept buying carpet. So I got like a carpet cemetery down in my basement. It's probably like 3 or 4 carpets down there. But yeah, so I got the new carpet. I like how it turned out. It is white. It's faux rabbit fur, and I mean it is soft. It is nice, and it didn't come rolled up. It actually came um in a box, folded up like a quilt or something like that. So that surprised me when I saw the delivery dude bringing it up. I saw it was a FedEx truck. So I was like, yeah, that's it. That's my carpet. But it was in a box. But anyway, I'm loving it. It's got like a little I want to say like a honeycomb pattern, but it's a little bit longer. It's elongated. But yeah, so I got that. Uh, I need to stop buying stuff. I'm getting ready for this trip to keep buying stuff, and where I ain't gonna have enough money to get butt naked out there in Thailand and Dubai, because I know I'm gonna need some money in Dubai. But yeah, yeah, I need this vacation. These cats out here in Baltimore getting on my damn nerves, man. I tell you. But so I basically the last trip I went on last year, I went on for a month. I'm still posting videos from that trip. I took a lot of video, and I'm still kicking myself for not taking videos from the other places I went to. But I'm doing that from now on. So I'm still posting those on the channel. Uh, and for that trip, I bought a lot of stuff. I mean, I bought a lot of stuff, and especially electronic stuff. And like my camera, I didn't even use my camera. I mostly used my phones. I got a drone, which I probably should have used or played with a lot more before I went. But I went to I hope I'm saying this right, Tobago Island in Panama. And I wanted to get some drone footage, so sent the drone out. The cat ain't want to come back. So I'm like, man, this damn drone gonna fall out the sky and fall on somebody. But luckily, I was able to bring it back in. So I'm thinking about if I should get another drone. But if you go to Panama, if you got a drone, they will question you about that drone. I don't know what the deal is with Panama and drones, but especially if you got an expensive drone, I don't know, they might confiscate it or something. I don't know, because they questioned me a lot about the drone I had, and my drone is probably about you know, the size of this phone, maybe a little bit smaller. But they did let me bring it in. But if you got like an expensive drone, they will question you in Panama. But yeah, so I'm getting ready for this trip. The last trip, I bought a lot of stuff. Didn't use it. I bought some more for that last trip, I bought more luggage. I actually like it, some feedlot bags, but when I go on vacation, I tend to get, I get button neck. I get a lot of souvenirs. I buy a lot of souvenirs, so they were able to fit most of it in my bag, but it's a duffel bag, so it really don't have a lot of protection. So I think I want to say in St. Kitts and Nevis, I bought a Maui fish. It's like a glass fish. The thing is heavy. It's like 10 pounds. It's probably about this big. I couldn't really find any artwork in St. Kitts and Nevis. I couldn't find any like street artists or anything like that. But I did find that fish. I like that fish. It's glass. I think it was made in China. But I already bought, at this point, that was the last, I think that was like the last stop before we headed back home. So I already got a lot of stuff. And the dude had a case for it. It looked like a little steamer trunk that he had for the fish that he wanted to put in, and I was like, nah, man. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do that. I ain't gonna be able, that's just too much. So I was like, just wrap it up real good. And I got somewhere to put it. So they did, they wrapped it up real good, but still, and I think a lot of the reason why it was damaged, and luckily it wasn't damaged real bad, but the tail fin, just like some of the glass and stuff broke off the tail fin. But I think that was mostly because goddamn TSA went through the dang on bag, because when I tried to check it, they was like, oh, it's heavy. So I had to pay an additional price. So I was like, all right, okay, whatever. But the TSA went in there and moved things around, which was why I think that the tail fin was damaged. But I mean, you have to really look at it, the notice. So, but to keep that from happening on this trip, I got some more luggage. And I'm gonna make a video of all the stuff I got for this trip that's coming up, that I got, which isn't nearly as much stuff as the stuff I bought for the last trip. But I will make a video of all that stuff. But I bought some new luggage, hard case luggage and stuff. So the souvenirs and stuff I buy, so I can put it in there, and it's a little bit more protected. But I can't wait. I'm a little worried about the flight. I haven't taken a flight, like a long flight, in probably like 20 something years. When I had to leave from Maryland to go to Alaska when I was going to the military, that was like a 12-hour flight. So, and before that, I never even flown before. I didn't even care. I was so excited about going to where I go. I didn't even notice the flight. But your boy like looking at documentaries, and so I've been looking at a lot of documentaries. So now, man, I can't stand flying, but I mean, you got to do it. If you want to get out and see the world. So that makes me. That's why I'm glad for like YouTube and everybody out there that document places they've been. I just found a young lady from Jamaica that's documenting stuff in Jamaica. So I'm glad for that. I can get to look at that and kind of see what Jamaica is like, because that's one of the few places in the West Indies I haven't been. Because I've been, the trip I'm going on later this year, I'll be going to Haiti. But I've been to the DR and in PR. Not Cuba, but I should have went when Obama was in, because now we can't go to Cuba again unless, U.S. citizens can't go to Cuba again unless you got unless it's for like work or some kind of business or educational stuff. Like you just can't, like, yeah, I just want to go on vacation to Cuba. We can't do it. So hopefully we get a president that'll open that back up so I can go. But yeah, Jamaica is one of the only islands out there that I mean it's still a lot, but like one of the main ones that's easily accessible for U.S. citizens to get to that I have not been to. So I'm glad that I found her channel. What else? I found a couple of people from well, there's U.S. citizens that live in Japan, so I got a good idea about Japan. I think another young brother that I saw that's doing a lot of traveling, and I'm so glad it's a lot of more black people traveling. Um, I think, and I'm getting off topic a little bit here, but I think that if more black people traveled, especially younger black people, then we kind of wouldn't have some of the situations that we have right now going on in the U.S. Because, a lot of us, me included, I mean, we really don't get out the neighborhood, really. I mean, you don't get out the neighborhood. I mean, you grow up in a neighborhood and you basically there, you know, for a long time. That's all you know is just that neighborhood. And, not unless one of your parents kick you out, send you to the other parents, and send you to the grandmother house or something like that. I mean, that's just where you at. And I feel that if, more black people travel and got to see the world, it'll open their mind up, to want to do more things and to give them ideas and stuff like that. So, that's how I feel, but I'm glad to see it now. So, like I said, the young guy I seen now, who's traveling, he's going to Brazil and he's going to a lot of different places. So I get to look at that, that content to see what that place is like. Because, like I said, I love traveling. I had my passport since 2016, but wasn't actually able to travel until after COVID. And the reason with that is either I had the time but didn't have the money, or I had the money but didn't have the time. So all those things kind of came together after COVID. And so that's when I started traveling. And I've been getting it in. I think right now I've been to like 12 different countries. I know it's some debate about, like how much time you have to stay in a place to say that you actually have been there. I know some people say that you gotta be there overnight. Some people say you gotta be there a couple of days. All that. I don't think so. I think, several hours, especially if you do like some kind of tour that'll take you around. I mean, of course, you can't take a tour that's gonna go around the whole country, but a tour in the city that takes you around. For me, that's enough. That kind of gives me a good impression if I want to go back to the country or not. Like when I went to Colombia, and I cannot remember what city we went to, but it was a touristy city. But that 8 hours was enough to tell me, yeah, I think I want to come back to this country. And then in that same, that was a different trip. When I went to Dominica, there's all these, the Colombia and the Dominica trip, man. Most of my trips have been by cruise. Dominica was nice. It gave me the feeling of like the Midwest, where like everything was like separated and far apart. there were really no big cities or major cities. So I think if I was like a lot older, then I probably would have wanted to go back and explore Dominica more. But I just feel like Dominica isn't, right for me. Puerto Rico, um, like 8 hours in Puerto Rico. I really like Puerto Rico. That 8 hours I was in Puerto Rico was enough to tell me I definitely want to go back to Puerto Rico. I love the place where we were at. It reminded me of Panama because they had like an old town, and then the major city was right next door. High rises and all that stuff. So I really liked Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico, Colombia, those are some places I would want to go back to and explore some more. But yeah, this trip coming up, man, I need this trip. I'm getting closer, so I'm really excited about that. But I'm looking at the time now, and I gotta get ready to do the work thing. So I will catch y'all later.